For the best price, click the link in the description. If you're building a new PC and want the latest features, high-quality components, and unparalleled performance, I'm sure you've heard about the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero. But here's what surprised me when I dug deeper into this motherboard. It's not just for enthusiasts. It's designed to be user-friendly while still delivering incredible results. But therefore, let's get one thing straight. Building a new PC can be overwhelming, especially with all the tech jargon and options available. There are so many choices to make, from CPU to RAM to GPU, and it's easy to feel lost in the sea of specifications. However, that's where the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero comes in. This motherboard has been designed with ease of use in mind while still pushing the limits of what a PC can do. But before we dive into its incredible features, let's take a closer look at what makes it so special. The ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero is based on the Intel Z690 chipset and supports 12th Gen Core processors. This means you get access to advanced features like PCIe 5.0, DDR5 memory support, and improved power delivery for your CPU. But therefore, I've seen some users complain about the high price point of this motherboard. Now that's a valid concern. It is one of the pricier options out there. However, let me put it into perspective. Think of the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero as an investment in your gaming or content creation future. But what if I told you that with its cutting-edge features and robust performance, this motherboard might just be worth every penny? The first thing you'll notice about the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero is its sleek design. It's a work of art, really. The premium PCB material gives it an upscale look, while the excellent build quality makes it feel solid in your hands. But therefore, let's talk about what matters most: performance. The ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero has more than enough features to handle anything you throw at it, whether it's gaming, video editing, or even AI development. Therefore, if you're looking for a future-proofed motherboard that can keep up with your evolving needs, this is an excellent choice. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details of what makes the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero tick. With its support for DDR5 memory and PCIe 5.0, you'll enjoy increased speeds and lower latency. But therefore, I've seen some users report issues with overclocking on this motherboard. However, I'm here to tell you that these reports are likely due to user error rather than any fundamental flaw in the design. Therefore, if you're experienced enough to handle it, the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero can deliver speeds of up to 6 GHz, yes, 6 GHz. But what about power delivery? The ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero has been designed with high-performance systems in mind and features a 16+1 power phase design. But therefore, I'd like to point out that this might not be enough for extreme overclocking enthusiasts. However, if you're just building a normal gaming rig or content creation station, the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero has more than enough juice to keep your components running smoothly. Therefore, if you value ease of use and don't mind paying a premium for top-notch performance, this motherboard is definitely worth considering. Let's talk about some of the amazing features that make the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero stand out from the crowd. For starters, it has Wi-Fi 6E 802.11 AX built in, providing fast and reliable connectivity for your network devices. But therefore, I'm not sure how many users will actually need this feature, considering most modern routers already support Wi-Fi 6E. However, there are plenty of other features that make the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero an attractive option for enthusiasts and gamers alike. For example, it has built-in high-quality audio capacitors, ensuring crystal-clear sound quality when you're gaming or watching videos. But therefore, I've seen some users complain about the lack of a USB 3.2 Gen 2 port on this motherboard. Now that we've covered most of its impressive features, let's talk about the actual build process. Assembling your PC with the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero is relatively straightforward and easy to follow. It comes with a comprehensive user manual and has an intuitive BIOS interface. However, if you're new to building PCs or still learning about computer hardware, I'd recommend watching some online tutorials before diving in headfirst. But therefore, once you get past the initial setup phase, the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero is incredibly easy to work with. Now that we've reached the end of this review, it's time for me to give you my verdict on the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero. This motherboard has an awful lot going for it, from its sleek design and robust build quality to its incredible features and user-friendly interface. But therefore, I'd be lying if I said it was perfect. However, as a seasoned reviewer, I can tell you that there's no such thing as a perfect product. Therefore, what matters most is whether the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero delivers on its promises, in this case, performance and value. For me, the answer is a resounding yes. But therefore, it all comes down to your budget and specific needs. If you can afford it and want a top-of-the-line motherboard that's going to last you for years to come, look no further than the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero. In conclusion, the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero is an excellent choice for anyone looking to build or upgrade their PC. With its incredible performance capabilities, robust feature set, and user-friendly interface, it's well worth every penny, but only if you can afford it, of course. As always, I want to thank you for watching this review and invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. But therefore, before we part ways, let me remind you that if you're interested in purchasing the ASUS ROG Maximus Z690 Hero or learning more about its features, be sure to click the link in the description below. For the best price, click the link in the description.